So, Senator Moloney.
Thank you, and Minister, thank you for coming to take this. I know it's not under your remit, but I'm sure you've been well briefed anyway. Minister, I know you'll have a good answer for me. Minister, I have a number of clients who are in receipt of the carers benefit.
Yes.
And suddenly after 1 year, their benefit stops. And when they contact the Department of Social Protection, they're told, oh, you need to fill up a new form. We need to submit updated documents, in particular a form from their employer, just saying how many hours they had worked during the year, which is fine, that's grand. But all I'm asking here is that the department would in advance notify the recipients of the carers benefit that you need to be reviewed in maybe 4 weeks' time. You're coming up for review and we need this document in to ensure the continuation of payment, because as you will appreciate, Minister, carers have enough to do without running around trying to find out why has my payment stopped. There was no money went into my bank account this week. Either visit me or visit their local social welfare office or make a call up to the carers section to be told, oh, we need you to fill up a form. So all I'm asking is, as isn't the case with the illness benefit, they will send you out a letter saying your illness benefit will terminate in 2 months or whatever it would be. So basically all I want is the carers benefit section to adopt the same procedure right out to the recipients and say, we need this information and you have 4 weeks, because sometimes that's the only income carers have is the carers benefit, and maybe along with a small income from 15 hours work or less. So they're left high and dry without money for a number of weeks until it's reinstated again. So I just welcome your response on this, and I wait. Thank you.
Senator, thank you very much for raising this on behalf of the Minister, Deputy Joan Burton. I welcome the opportunity to outline to the Shannon the range of entitlements available to carers from the Department of Social Protection. But on the very issue that you've raised, I think even apart from the script, I think you would imagine the intelligent thing to do that they would give the notification and that he wouldn't have to be that should break down to reapply. I think that would be, but I've no doubt I will raise that with the Minister as well. These equally just say the benefits that are there, and will allude to the finally. These include carers benefit, carers allowance, the half-rate carers allowance, which is payable in addition to the most social welfare entitlements. In addition, the Department pays an annual respite care grant in respect of each care recipient, and carers allowance recipients may be entitled to the household benefit package. In 2012, the Department of Social Protection spent in excess of 670 million in payments to carers, appreciating the very important role, the key role in our society. One of these schemes is carers benefit, which is in a payment made to ensure people who leave the workforce to care for a person or persons in need of full-time care and attention. Carers benefit is available for a total period of 104 weeks for each person being cared for. This may be claimed for a single continuous period or in any number of separate periods up to a total of 104 weeks. If you're caring for more than one person, you may receive carers benefit from each care recipient or for 104 weeks, whether consequently or concurrently. In common with all social welfare schemes, reviews are carried out on carers benefit claims as appropriate to ensure recipients remain eligible for the payment. And that's the point that you're obviously but still not answering your question. It's not. It is not the case that the carers benefit claim are routinely reviewed after 12 months. However, carers benefit will exhaust after a period of 104 weeks of caring. Carers benefit recipients whose benefit is due to expire are written to well in advance of the expiry. What's in this note here, and advise of their options. And so the personal rate of payment for carers benefit is €205 a week, plus £29.50 for each qualified child. This is an increase of 50% of the personal rate for those who care for more than one care recipient at the same time. And the value of the annual respite care grant is €1,375 in respect of each care recipient. These rates of payment have maintained in Budget 2014. And carers leave complements the carers benefit scheme, and the relevant employment legislation ensures that those who are entitled to carers leave will have their jobs kept open for them for the duration of the leave, and carers leave from employment may be taken whether or not a person qualifies for carers payment from the Department of Social Protection once the person being cared for is in need of full-time care and attention.
Minister, we spent 2 hours in here today speaking about reforming the Senate and reforming the Dáil and reforming your office procedures. And the first thing we could start with is reforming the replies to adjournment debates, because the reply I just received here, it was nothing more. I didn't ask the question what was in this reply. All I got was what people on carers were entitled to. I well know what carers are entitled to. You well know, and so do all my colleagues. The question I asked was, why couldn't the department send out a reminder? And there is one line here that refers to it. It is not the case that carers' benefit claims are routinely reviewed after 12 months. Well, Minister, and I suppose you can't answer because you're not in that department.
Yes.
Why are my clients having their payments stopped? Why are their payments stopped? Because they need to send in further documentation, a form needs to be filled up, it's sent to them, they have to take it to their employer and take it in. So this reply, prepared by someone in the department, I presume, is saying that it's not routinely. Well, I'm telling them that it is, yes, because my clients' payments continue to stop because they haven't this form filled up. So either somebody is getting the message wrong. I mean, I didn't need to be told about the carers' leave, and I didn't need to be told about the respite care grant and the half rate and the full rate. I know all that. I didn't ask those questions. So I think we could start by reforming the way we answer adjournment debates, because, to be honest, this replies to a load of rubbish. And I'm sorry, Minister, I'm not getting at you, but I'm just telling you as it is. There is one line in this whole reply that refers to my question, and it's not even right.
But I fully appreciate your viewpoint, and I respect the integrity of what you stated the case. But I think that clearly, in fairness to Minister Burton, I think she's a very reforming minister. She's brought many changes in the whole automation.
I'm sure she didn't prepare the reply. I'm sure it was the
no, but I'd say that maybe they might be just you might be just hitting on a bad file case. But I'd say fundamentally the department would be they're not routinely reviewed, which maybe in some cases they may be. But I think the element of the fact of getting the benefit. But on those direct cases, maybe what I maybe would suggest, that the particular case that you have, if you contact the Minister's office, and no doubt that will be rectified. But I will bring the point, because it would make no sense whatever. It would be massive workload for the department if they had to refurnish all the information after 12 months. So it's really about cutting down the paper trail, and that's the objectives of government, is cut down the red tape necessary to give the entitlements. But I will express your view to the Minister, and no doubt that on the particular question that you've asked, I'll seek further clarification for you. All right? Thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Minister.